Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So we're about to do Trial of the Infinite. It is day 7. Remember that on this day, you can actually go back in and do all the difficulties. So days 1 through 6, you could only do one difficulty per day, but on day 7, you can do all the difficulties. And as you see there, use your boosts. Use all of the boosts. Those boosts are overpowered, but use every last one of them. You may as well. There's no reason for you to save them. But this quest has all of the 6 days worth of boosts in there. So you have 6 people to fight here, and each of the nodes is one of the days that you've already faced. Alright, so you see the first one, Arc Recovery, Arc Overload, and Recovery. So I go in with Starkey because I love fighting Cable with Starkey. Starkey really just tears him up. So we do our little dance in the beginning, and I'm just trying to build up poise charges at this point before I unleash a whole lot of pain on Cable. Right, so I figured that I had enough poise charges there, and so now I'm going in. But one thing, the boosts give me extra power, and I didn't realize it. So look at his power bar. I'm already at my L3, and I'm not used to that. So I meant to hit the L2, but I just gained power so quickly that there I was at the L3 before I knew it. But it's all good. He's still going to beat him down. Something fierce.
Flawless victory.
And down goes Cable. Starkey's a bad boy. And I was tempted to use Starkey for all of the fights, but what kind of fun would that be? So, next fight, we're fighting Crossbones. So, who to pick? Who to pick? You can see the buffs there. Nothing crazy. So I think we'll go in with Iceman. Iceman, he's my boy. You know, he doesn't have a ton of damage. He can do a lot of damage if you time those frostbite charges and his L2. And I'm also no longer running suicides. I turned off my suicides in lieu of or in anticipation of the Alliance Wars that are coming up. And with the rewards that they are now giving, I just wanted to take Alliance War a little more seriously. Before it really didn't matter. Now it kind of matters. So suicides are off. The arena grind is going to make me cry, but it's all good, and I'll adjust. Now you see I got to his L3 pretty quickly. Again, just like Starkey, I'm still not quite used to it. And if you saw earlier, I got hit, but one of the boosts gives you a regen periodically. See, there goes the regen again. Look at it. It's just going on. He fired off his L2, and look at that. I don't even care. Back up to full. Those boosts are awesome. Definitely use them. If you don't use them, you are just making it a little bit more difficult. Not that it's very difficult, but why make it even more difficult for yourself? I mean, if you really want a challenge and just to have fun, go in with some some 3 stars. And that is lights out for Crossbones. You know, the fight went a little bit longer than I'm used to, but I am used to running suicides and, you know, pretty quick fights, but you know, I'll adjust. And I know not a lot of people, you know, like those suicides, but I loved them. Loved them, and still do. And since I do arena more than anything else in the game, it's going to really be felt that I'll have them. Okay, so that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention, got a little lax, and forgot who I was fighting, and just didn't even dodge. But that's okay, because Blade is a beast.
Fatality.
Alright, so next up is Hawkeye, and no real problem fighting Hawkeye. This AI does seem to fight a little bit more passively, which is annoying, but nothing we can't handle, and that's why I went in with Iceman. With all those boosts that I have on me, his ice armor, I don't even care if I push him to his L3 if he wants to be that way, and I'll just keep beating him down as long as I don't get hit, which sometimes happens. They'll hit you, take the ice armor, and that's when they'll toss their special on you. But that didn't happen this time. The power drain, not really a big deal. He finally throws his specials. It's all good. Like I said, the fight goes a little bit longer than I'm used to because I'm not running the suicides, and I really need to use his specials a little more. Now, what happened right there, I am not sure. I was very surprised to see him blocking that special. I don't know whether I just mistimed it. I may have just mistimed it. But since he did not follow up after that attack, it's all good.
Finish him.
And that one, he didn't block. So, down goes Hawkeye. Next up is Black Panther Civil War. Now, in this fight, guys, we have Mesmerize and Bane. I want you guys to count how many times I got hit with Bane. How many times he did that evade and caused me to get mesmerized and Bane. Okay? So, just count. Let's see. Because otherwise, this fight would have been a piece of cake. Okay? So that time he got caught. And I'm doing some good Bane transfers here, right? We're doing alright. And I'm trying to, bait him out. Okay, we got the bait out. And I'm like, yeah, I got the Bane transfer. No. No, I don't. Okay? So, again, we're just trying to wait it out. Try to let the Bane do as much of the work for us as possible. Now I got to get it on him. And I do. But then, again, this was ugly. Okay? So now, he throws it. And I'm like, okay, so we should be good. Let me get that on him. And again! What the heck, guys? So, that's nothing that I can actually fight against. The only thing that I could possibly do would be to just play extremely passively, let the Bane tick down all the way, and then just hit him, once or twice. And you see there, he got mesmerized right off from the start. Very early on. I tell you, I do not like that mesmerized. I was actually thinking of bringing in Mordo. If my Mordo had been ranked up to 5, I would have brought him in for that, just that fight, to see, the fun when I get stunned, and if they try to attack me, I can astral evade. That would have been a lot of fun. Alright, so we're at the last fight, and Drax is not anybody I really have to worry about. As long as he is throwing his specials, we're good. So I'm just going in. Now, I actually have 3 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. And so that combined with the boost was really making this hard to manage. Look at this. I'm back up to an L1. So I'm firing off specials a little bit more often than I'm used to. I mean, just look at this. This is crazy. And what happened there, again, and I hate to complain, but he wouldn't evade. I swiped back, and he just would not evade. So that's going to do it, guys. If you liked the video, please consider smashing that like button. I hope it was helpful to you. Really helps me out. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. Ooh, 700 shards. And you guys have a blessed day.